Hi all, Hal here with more Empyrion Galactic Survival. As you can see, I have actually gone ahead and put down the foundations for the base. What I'm actually working on is I went ahead and took over the small island here, which is within line of sight to the defense tower 2. And then we have the second tower here. There's actually a couple of drones, there's like 3 or 4 drones that are over in this area near the Promethean and Cobalt. And we're actually going to be taking care of those probably today. One of the things that I did want to do was to go ahead and get, like I said, to get the basic shape of the base down. What we'll have is we'll end up with this upper area, the roof, being the landing area. Our initial base will be here, and what I want to do is eventually relocate all of the things that are here down into a subterranean area, but I need enough of a space to work for now. I am going to be going back to recover the escape pod, but for now what I want to do is we want to get these things into place so we actually have a way of getting in and out of the base. I have placed the oops. That actually got me most of the way down. Let's see if we can. So what I think I want to do here is I want it. Can I get it to go? Come on. Oh, there it goes. Okay. So what I wanted to do here is have, the walkway wrap around, basically. The idea is that if something comes up where I need to be able to get in and out of the base from outside, I want to be able to do that. And so that's what we have here. And then I'm going to take... Did I bring any with me? No. So I apologize for it being a little dark. We're waiting for the sun to come up in the game. Let me go grab... Should be making some more lights. Let's see here. Yeah, we have both interior and exterior lights. We're actually going to use the exterior light. My jetpack's still on? Yeah, my jetpack's still on. That's why I'm center. Why can't I run? Because that one's on the lower block. So let us... Let's see, do we want it there or up on the block above? Let's put it on the block above, I think. There we go. So now we have a little bit of light out here. We are going to put another one here. So this way you can actually see what's going on. But now we have the a recessed entry area, so in case the drones do attack, we can actually fight back from here if we need to. As well as there is a autocannon up on the corner for defense, because we haven't gotten the drone base attack yet, and I think that it's dependent on once you bring the generator online for the first time for your base. Basically it sends out a signal to everything in the immediate vicinity that says, hey, come attack us. Okay, so now that we have all of this sorted out, let's go back in. I've got some more blocks being made, because what I want to do, let's grab those. Apparently we have run out of those. Okay, so... And what we're doing is we're actually going to put an elevator in so we can get out to our hydrogen generator. And I need to remake my oxygen generator as well. So we are going to... I'm going to enclose this because I don't want it being open to the general atmosphere, to the general environment. I will eventually come back and close all of this off, but for now we are going to go ahead and put that one there and that one there, and I need to make a few more obviously, but once we have them, this will be the a way to in and out of the base. Right. And since we have it here, let's go ahead and put our door in. So now we can get in and out of the base, and we have our hydrogen generator. Or we have access to our hydrogen generator. And eventually, like I said, I will be let's see. So it does produce both hydrogen and oxygen. So instead of getting the well, yeah, so basically you get hydrogen, and then you get a bottle of oxygen, a bottle of hydrogen, a bottle of oxygen. So it takes a little bit longer to produce oxygen, but with us being on Aqua, it doesn't matter because we don't actually need the oxygen. But we do want the hydrogen because the hydrogen is a power source now. I'm not quite sure how this works, but we're gonna see if we can find out. I don't know if you just drop the hydrogen directly into the systems that you're building or what. So let's see. Can we just cannot put this item here? So what do we do to refine the hydrogen? Is there something that we need? We may need a some form of changeover. Okay, so I'm not seeing it here. So let's take a look over here and see. I'm assuming it's going to be in. I doubt it's in weapons, but we'll take a look anyway just to make sure. Yeah, definitely not in weapons. In tools? No. Building blocks, armor plates, all of our shapes. Not seeing it there. Miscellaneous. So maybe it's for the large fuel pack. I don't know. Let's see if it's... Yep, so it's for the large fuel pack. So we can't use it until we actually have the large fuel pack. Okay. But that's good to know. Oh, we can... Oh, interesting. Okay, so you actually have two different types of fuel packs, though. Fuel pack Promethium, fuel pack hydrogen. See, you're probably sitting there screaming at me before, telling me, "Oh, it's right there." See, I do eventually figure things out, right? Okay, so that's what's the output on that? So it does do a 2 output, just like the regular fuel cell. And can we use this? We can. Okay, so Promethean is no longer an issue. Because I knew that they were saying that that was what they wanted to do, is basically break people's dependency on the Promethean, because it does spawn in such small quantities. But yeah, so it's good to see that it's in, and it does seem to be working. So what I did is, as you can see, I've got the constructor, I've got a food processor, and they've added in the Tier 1 and Tier 2 refrigerators. This is the Tier 1 refrigerator. Personally, I think that I would have reversed them. I would have made this the Tier 2, but it is what it is. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm still a little congested. So, as you can see, it's actually a much smaller cargo box container than in the old refrigerator. The old refrigerator graphic is now applied to the Tier 2, which, you know, is like almost 3 times the storage capacity of this one. So there is an actual progression path in the game now. One of the things that I did notice, I did touch on earlier this week about the way that progression works for leveling. Let me show you here. As you can see, I'm already level 7, so you can actually level up fairly easily as far as just doing general crafting and resource gathering, but where you really make the XP is in the combat. So they really are kind of pushing you towards getting out and exploring in order to level up more so than just sitting in a base crafting all day. So it is starting to make a little bit more sense on the thought process behind what they've got going, but I do still think that it should be just as viable one way or the other. So maybe give a little bit of extra XP for doing combat, but not necessarily making it such an overwhelming imbalance as far as the way to gain XP, because it really is. In clearing just those 2 defense bases, I went from level 3 to almost level 8. I am currently at 75% of the way to level 8. If you remember, I was only like 15 or 20% towards level 4 when I went in and started the raids on the 2 bases, and yeah, I haven't really done anything to gain XP since then. So that is a little bit disappointing from my perspective, because I would rather it be an even focus between crafting and combat, but it is what it is, and that's the way they decided to do it. So if you like it, hey, let me know, and if you don't, leave a comment and tell me why you don't like it either. So I am interested in people's feedback, and while I do not necessarily talk to the development team directly, I am fairly active at times on the forum, and I do like to provide the feedback from the viewers as well. So what I need to do now is to just finish up making a few more blocks, which we now have all that. Did I already make them? No, okay. I'm losing track of what I did already. So we want to create, I don't know, like another 60 blocks or so. And this will give me the roof area. And I also need to start crafting more things for the elevator blocks, which require just cables. Because I'm going to need, I don't know, that should be enough for 10. Because I am going to need to place an elevator to get up, and I'm thinking that I'm going to put that elevator here in this corner. That way I can maximize the surface area on the roof for bringing in the ship once I'm to the point where I'm ready to start trying to recover. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and wait for the sun to come up, and I'm going to go ahead and do a cut right here. So I will see everyone back in the morning. Be right back. And welcome back. So, yeah, basically what I did is I went ahead and worked through the night, built some more things, and so now we have, I think I'm actually going to have to change this out. Oops. But, yeah, so what I did is I went ahead and enclosed the area of the water that we're going to have the, where we have currently the hydrogen and oxygen generator. I need to be level 10 to build the sloped windows. Why? I couldn't begin to tell you, actually. So, I don't know if I'm going to switch this out or not. I'm thinking about removing this and just putting in one of the angled pieces here to make it a little bit more of a smooth finish. But because I've started using some of the rounded pieces up on the top, I'm thinking I may actually make this rounded. What I will do is remove this one, put the rounded corner in, one of the rounded edges here, and then another rounded corner to take some of the harshness off. And then I may even replace these pieces, these corner blocks, with rounded as well. But yeah, we'll see. That's getting into more of the final design and layout. And right now we are still too early in our survival process to need to really worry about all of this. But we do need... because we want the meat parts. Okay, so... let me get up here. Oh, no, just not enough energy. Okay. Because as you can see, I'm starting to run out of food, and I really am trying to avoid using the emergency rations for what I hope are obvious reasons. But for now, it is what it is, and we are going to continue using what we've got on hand. So that is those. Okay. So what I wanted to do today is, for the rest of the episode, is go ahead and clear out some of the drones that are in the immediate area. I still have not had a drone raid occur, so I don't know if it is not enabled right now. It is something that I was really expecting, honestly, at this point. I went ahead and put a gun in place specifically because I knew it should be happening, but let's get rid of that so that we don't drown on the way over. Come on, there we go. Okay, so now that we're here, so I'm just going to go ahead and clear out these drones. I might do a little bit of hunting on the way back, pick up some meat, and then that will probably be it for today. I am going to do a little bit more exploration, and then we're going to start trying to get enough resources together to go recover our escape pod. So by Friday, I'm hoping that we should have the escape pod recovered and back to base, and we will be able to start exploring more of the planet and to get into some of the new points of interest. I'm not sure how many of them are actually on Aqua, but I do know that they are on Omicron, as well as some of the other planets. I've been told that there's actually there is a new POI specifically on the moon. I don't know how true that is, but we will go find out. So that'll be, I think, for the rest of this week. And let's take out the drone. Uh-oh. That's not good. Come on. There we go. One drone down. Two drones down. That was interesting. I destroyed the gun on it. Put the helmet on so we don't drown. Some good resources off of these guys. I do dislike the fact that you can't swim with the gun. It should be, you know... Oh, and there's magnesium over here as well. So this looks like it was actually a good choice to set up the base. We just need to find the last... I think there's one more drone over here somewhere. Let's grab some... the handy-dandy foods. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that was all of them. But I could swear there was one more over here somewhere. Alright, so... let's go ahead and... grab the food, eat our food, and I think that this is probably going to be it for this one, because I am not seeing any more drones in the immediate area, which is a good thing, because it means we have actually now secured the area around our base, and we can actually start doing other things. So, on that note, I am going to take off. If you're enjoying the episode and the series in general, please make sure you hit that like button on your way out. It is the easiest way to let me know that you're enjoying it. That way you don't have to leave a comment if you don't want to. But if you do want to leave a comment, there is a comment section below every video. Please feel free to make use of it. I do my best to reply to everybody when I can. And if I don't get back to you, it's nothing personal. I just ran out of time. If you are new to the channel and haven't done so already, you may want to consider subscribing. You know, I'm sure you all know the spiel by now. It does help the channel. You know, it's greatly appreciated. No jokes there, you know, all the jokes aside, I should say. It is appreciated for everybody who is hitting that like button, as well as the new subscribers and our long-term subscribers as well. If you think other people will enjoy the episode, make sure you share it out with them as well. There's nothing that stops you, and it is one of the nicest things you can do for people, so, you know, do something nice today. Well, on that note, I am out of here. I hope everyone has a fantastic Wednesday, and that the rest of the week goes really well for you. And as always, folks, take care and be safe out there.